Another blow to the airline industry because of this health crisis. Today, United Airlines announced 16,000 employees will be furloughed. That's nearly 1,000 people here in Denver.
Denver 7's Ivan Rodriguez reports on the future of the airline industry and also the unintended consequences it's having on neighboring businesses at DIA.
The reality of the airline industry is dire.
We had thought 3 months ago that we'd be back to about 80% of what it was a year ago by the end of this year. It's not going to be that now.
For United Airlines, it means more than 16,000 employees will be furloughed at the end of the month, more than 900 of them in Denver.
It's going to be very hard to get these employees back again, or very expensive. I mean, even a cargo man, a person who handles luggage on the ramp, has to get retrained. There are certain requirements.
But airlines have few options. The first $25 billion in stimulus airlines received to help cover payroll is expiring. If Congress doesn't approve a second round of funds, there's nothing to stop the looming layoffs.
It's going to be cheaper to pay them, even with government funding, than it would be to lay them off and try to hire them back again.
These layoffs also have impacts on other businesses. This parking lot near DIA, for example, has about 600 pilots and flight attendants who park their cars here. About 200 of them froze their accounts over job insecurity.
Looking at the trend of things, I wonder when it's going to pick up again.
Jonathan Shalacy with Fine Airport Parking says going into Labor Day weekend, the lot would have been bustling.
You would see lines of cars coming in. You would see every space pretty much packed out.
Today, out of their 3,000 spots, only a fraction is being used.
We had high hopes for this facility. We were doing really well after year two. At this point, basically, we're looking at 50% of what we were making moving forward through this year and maybe even to 2021.
Even if a second stimulus package gets approved, it doesn't mean people will start packing their bags and heading to DIA. But it could allow thousands of people to keep their job while they wait for travelers to walk through the gates. Ivan Rodriguez, Denver 7.